But some of the homies run gangster, though. That's what's crazy, because the donor blocks run gangster in the pen. Some of the homies run Hoovers in the pen, but then some of the homies be tricking on the homies that's running with the Hoovers. So it's crazy.
What was your experience like, you know, hitting the county for the first time, pushing your line, man? What was some of the issues with the LA politics?
Phase. Some of the homies done put Hoovers on, like, for real. Like, you feel me? And they was banging the set, so now we got, like, low-key neighborhood enemies, like, that we didn't have.
Welcome and welcome back to S.WigginsTV. It's your host with the most, Worldwide Wiggins. You already know, man. You know. I done broke the mold. First things first, man. Shout out to my boy Do Dirty from SVC.
Yes, that's my brother.
You know what it is, man. So give it up for my boy Cuddy Mack from Edgemont Criminal Gang, man. What's the deal, bro?
Man, just hanging out here, man. Just got back to Cali from Vegas, man. Trying to put some money together, man. You know, touch down. And get back into the foundation.
Man, so many questions, bro. I feel like this is the first official Edgemont criminal interview, so we gonna take it all the way back, bro. Like,
Hey, man, look, when it come down to Cuddy Mack, man, that name is gold, man. You running through the streets, man. I've been doing this since 04, bro. I got put on in 04, bro. You know what I mean? So I've been doing this for a while. I'm 34 now, so
for sure. What I mean? Nah, that's a bet. So, coming from the land, bro, like, when the say criminal, the first thing we think about is Hoovers, bro. Is Edgemont criminal in any way, like, influenced or got their name from the Hoovers in any way?
Yeah, well, when it come down to that, you know what I mean, back in the day, we was a brotherhood. We was actually just a brotherhood, you feel me? It was more of a gangster crip thing going on with the homies. But one of the homies, Tiny Zoe, actually he was like our cousin. Like, he was late to hella homies from the hood. He got killed. He was from 9 Deuce Hoovers. Shout out to the 9 Deuces, you feel me? I f with the Hoovers, but, you know what I mean? We not Hoovers, though. We not like the 1200s. They East Coast. Shout out to them, too. They good, you feel me? But, we just Edgemont criminals. We just do it out of respect for Tiny Zoe.
But y'all got the start from the 9 Deuce Hoovers, is what you saying?
Yeah, it's influence. It's influence, most definitely.
Okay. So, out of curiosity, when you guys, I heard the IE politics is very different from LA. So, you guys,
right? They are.
Yeah. So, you guys do not. Let's say you was, God forbid, hit the county. Like, you not gonna really function with the Hoovers, or because I heard y'all cool with Block Crips or something.
That's the trip about it, cause like, you know what I mean, growing up, I don't mean, you know what I mean, catch you up, look, IE, I'm gonna stop it there, cause look, the IE is crazy, bro. Look, you'll have 3 hoods in one. My hood, Edgemont. You got the donor blocks, and you got the YPCs, and then you got the YPCs in Lake Elsinore, which is, and then we even got a YPC in Atlanta. The homie Dice and them be going back and forth out there. So we got factions, we got chapters, you feel me? So shout out to Lil Dice too, you feel me? But to answer your question, if I was to hit the county, I just run, or I hit the pen. I've been in the pen. My name good there too, bro. I ran IE, you feel me? So and I did that just to keep around my enemies. Really, I was on bullshit, but I don't run with the Hoovers based on, you know what I mean? I just stay where I'm from, you feel me? And that's just out of respect, but I stay where I'm from. But some of the homies run gangster, though. That's what's crazy, because the donor blocks run gangster in the pen. Some of the homies run Hoovers in the pen, but then some of the homies be tricking on the homies that's running with the Hoovers. So it's crazy. It's wild.
Wow.
We got a power struggle in the hood right now behind that, you know? So.
Wow. So what was your experience like, you know, hitting the county for the first time, pushing your line, man? What was some of the issues with the LA politics?
Phase. Hey, look, they wanted to turn it into a baby LA County in Southwest. We used to call it Thunderdome. I know everybody know about Wayside. We used to be in Southwest. We used to be talking about this all Wayside. Come over here, ain't no making no mattresses. We paperwork check, we on all that. Better be running with the right shit. We gonna f you up.
Okay. Man,
That's real.
can you explain the is it the north to east or east to north alliance or something?
Well, nah, yeah, you right. You right. The North and the East, that's the Sex Cashes. You know what I mean? They branch off the Sex Money Murders in Long Beach, but they came out there. The North Side Sex Monies came out there. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say his name, but he came out there and you know what I mean, started his little shit, you feel me? And long story short, homies got the beefing with him, you feel me? So the North and the East belong to them, and the West and some parts of the South, because we got a lot of area around there, kind of the South a little bit of the city, is us. And we being Hemi too, so everybody being Hemi.
Okay, so just for people that's been in LA their whole life and ain't never left. Who's some of y'all allies and Smigos?
Uh, well, it's I ain't gonna lie, it's it's starting to get tricky because some of the homies done put Hoovers on, like for real, like you feel me, and they was banging the set, so now we got like low key neighborhood enemies like that we didn't have. You feel me? But I really don't know too much about the neighborhoods. I grew up around them, but we been getting into it with them. You feel me? And the Six Cash, it's on site with them. We don't give we bang from where we at. It's on site, man. It's whatever. We'll let any other gang pass. We don't where you from. You from Six Cash? It's bad. That's just how the homies is. If you let that pass, you're in trouble. You know what it is.
Man, if only if it's not incriminated. If it was a squabble, cool. But how did that beef start with y'all in the Cash?
It was just a little party squabble that got out of control. You know, I ain't gonna say too much, but it got out of control, and you know, the homies, the donors, was in kind of, they had to make a decision. You know what I mean? Because the homies kind of went over there. That's how we got clicked up with them, though. The donors, the donor blocks, we got clicked up with them because a little incident happened in a party. You know what I mean? And it got ugly, and the donors, they sided with us. You feel me? So that's how our whole little alliance with the little powerhouse gang, everybody called the powerhouse gang out there. That's how that started right there. Because we was getting into it with them. Because the homies, me growing up around the homies in 2005, 2006, they're bullies. So if you over here, you banging, you gonna be what, Edgemont or what? That's how we was moving around out there. So it kind of just started off some stupid shit, really.
Okay. So you mentioned that some of y'all be pushing with the gangsters. So
Yeah.
So how cool are you guys with Parkland Gangster Crips and Death Wish?
Nah, the Death Wish gangster. Oh, that's a good question. Hey, the Death Wishes, they low key turn cash, so we not good with them. The West Side Parklands, he does his homework. Look, the West Side Parklands are with us, and the North Side is with the ops. So it's weird because it's like you have West Side Parkland. Just say Parkland, he can fool you because if you don't know what they look like, you might be in trouble because some of them be with the ops.
Damn. I see. Yeah. It's really tricky out. Wow.
Oh yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky because you'll have, and then some of the hoods be Crips and Bloods in the I know that's probably strange to some LA cats, but it's like some of the hoods be Crips and Bloods, so you might around and be getting chased by a Crip and a Blood. Like what the fuck? If these niggas what I'm saying, these niggas from the same hood but just two different blocks. So they had the 9th Street and the 10th. You know what I mean? Like stupid like that. Like it get crazy, but it's deadly though. That's why I'm saying stupid, but it get deadly, get real.
Okay. So yeah, man, what's your relationship with the Bloods out there? Should I name some of them, like the West Side Gangster Bloods, or however you?
I'm gonna keep it P with you. Only Bloods I know that's real certified Bloods in Moreno Valley is the Savage Life. I don't know nothing about West Side Gangster. I've been hearing a lot. I would have to tap in with some of my little homies and ask them about that because I've been hearing a lot of little blood gangs that popping up in my city I don't know about.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause I, you know what I mean, I was out in Vegas for a little bit, you know what I mean, trying to get my life and just stay out the way, you know, because I just got out of Corcoran not too long ago, but you know what I'm saying? I don't really know about all these little new gangs popping up like that.
Okay, but y'all cool with the savage life is what you saying?
Nah, we not cool with the savage life. They you know, I ain't gonna diss them, but they a faction of cashes. So yeah,
wow.
it's not good with them.
So wait. So Cash is a collective of gangs, is what you saying?
The Cash is the biggest gang in Moreno Valley. They was pretty much the biggest black gang in the IE, damn near, because they clicked up in every city you go. I'm talking about, you go to Palm Springs, they got a gang out there. You go to Blythe, they got a gang out there. You go anywhere up and down this freeway, up and down this 60, you got a gang with them. So you gotta be careful. Like me, I gotta be careful when I'm getting off the freeway in the IE. Even if I go to Ontario, they got a gang out there. They're everywhere, in Victorville, everywhere. Oh mama, they know how to expand. I'll give it to them.
Wow. All right. Officially, like, what year did the Edgemont Criminals start?
I'm gonna say they really started pushing the Edgemont Criminal Gang around early 2000 or 2001. I don't want to put it right on that day, but I want to say 2000, 2001. That was a little bit before my time, but yeah, it was like 2000 or 2001, I believe, because I know Tiny Zoe got killed by the police, the sheriff department in '99. So when they merged with the Hoovers in 2000, and yeah, so it should have been like 2000. I'll say 2000.
Okay. I've been hearing, for the past, probably since the pandemic, it was a young man, you know what I'm saying? He came over there and he got put on, but for whatever reason, things didn't work out. Free TR3YWAY, man. What was
Yeah, TR3YWAY. I know exactly where you're going. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. So, what was it like being TR3YWAY, man? And what was it? Yeah, man. Talk to us, man.
I mean, I ain't got nothing bad to say about bro. You feel me? Free bro. You feel me? I met him one time. I was locked up during his little, his little stint when he was banging the hood. But, from what I hear, he stand on his business. But I don't really know too much about him like that.
Okay. Is there any other rappers, from your hood that we don't know about?
Oh, yeah, my little, I don't know if you know about him, my little brother S.Far, that's my little man. Shout out to S.Far, the Stone the Fifth. Baby Cuddy Mac, that's my little homie, K Lyons. He rap, you probably heard of him, K Lyons. Yeah, that's Baby Cuddy.
All right, but you yourself, you don't rap.
I do. I got a little. I'm gonna keep it with you, big bro. I don't take it serious, but
man, can we hear something, man? Can we hear something right now?
Hey, man, look, it's all in my phone, man. Look, hey, next interview, if we get a next interview, I promise I got you, man. I got you. I gotta get myself together on this track, because hey, look, we got a mixtape coming out soon, though. Under Rule Bear Music, me and my brother AFF, he down there in, around the Dago area doing his thing. Shout out to AFF, Rule Bear Music. You feel me? Yeah, we got some stuff. Hey, go to Apple Music. If you listen, go to Caravan. Y'all go to Caravan on Spotify. It's called Analyze Fitted Fresh Caravan. Go look it up. Analyze Fitted Fresh Caravan. That's the name of the song, Caravan. That's me on the second verse.
Okay, for sure. That area that you guys is at, like, it's the IE, but it's, you got Riverside over there, then you got the borderline San Bernardino. What would you say is the difference between, San Bernardino and Riverside and, just the whole, both of them areas?
Well, Riverside and San Bernardino, they sit like literally 12 miles from each other, so the only thing separates San Bernardino and Riverside is the mountain. You feel me? And that's Retro Canyon. But when it comes down to Moreno Valley, we kind of set the bar for what I would say for black people, because Riverside was pretty much predominantly Mexican. You feel me? All in the Corona with the Rivas, and they, even though there's gangs out there, like there's real gangs, the real black gangs in Riverside. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? But everybody knows there's more Mexicans in Riverside. You feel me? Not saying they push some niggas over, but they doing their shit. They always been doing their shit. When it comes to the murder, ain't none of that going on. We're not even racist, but ain't none of that going on. So you better act right over here. But when it comes to San Bernardino, it's just murder. It's just you got to be ready. You got to be ready. I'll tell you, you got to be ready to go to San Bernardino. If you're not ready to go to San Bernardino, don't go to San Bernardino.
Okay. Ah, for sure.
That's what's up.
So
yeah, they had the murder rate for like 2 years.
Oh damn, is that right? Wow. So do you guys at all had any serious like friction with the Mexicans in any way? Because I think y'all got the what's the name?
Edgemont Locos.
Yeah, exactly.
Edgemont Locos. Yeah, they f with us. They come over there. They when they do they little send their little taggers over there and stuff. Well, Big Monster, shout out to Big Monster, free Big Monster from Edgemont Locos. That's my big homie. I'll f with him. They coming over there do their little EML time EMC thing on the wall. So yeah, we f our Mexicans. We good with them.
Man, they said something. It was like a while ago. They said they changed the name of y'all street because y'all was selling too much dope over there. Is that true?
Yeah, that is true. Okay, look, we the only city, we the only street in Riverside County or in any of those counties around here that probably got drug-free zone signs and there ain't even no school right here. So I'm going to tell y'all like this. We was $1 million industry over here on Republic and Pelican. Okay, that was the name of the streets of Adrian Ave for the niggas that do not know. Adrian Ave, Republic, and yeah, Pelican, Curry Street. Know it. That's what it is. That's the drug zone. That's what we know for. We're a drug gang.
Oh, okay. No, I feel it.
You doing your homework. You did your homework on that one because that's exactly what's said. That's exactly what we was doing. Because the drug-free zone, hey, look, the police will tell you, what you doing over here? You over here buying whoop, or you over here trying to get shot? Hey, I'll tell you, it was one of those. When I was growing up as a kid, yeah. Same thing, Impalas and Gold D's. It's out here.
All right, bet. Like, visiting L.A., like, have you ever, bumped into somebody and, they hit you up and then, like, you tell them Edgemont criminals and they get the
I lived in L.A.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I lived in L.A., big bro.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I stayed on 101st and Fig. 101st and Denver Ave, right there behind Tam's Burst, and that Danger Serving right there. For a bear across the street. Yeah, AutoZone, all that right there on that corner. Yeah, I stayed right there. Yeah, I've been banged on by, I'm gonna say it like this, living right there on Figueroa, I've been banged on by more Hoovers and Devil over there than anywhere else in Los Angeles, but I've really never really been nowhere too much in Los Angeles, but right there, because my uncle stayed there, so. Yeah, it was a lot of that. I was staying over there during the 100 days, 100 nights. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was real over there.
Yeah, for sure. Did the Hoovers ever try to make you turn?
They would try it, but cause look, shout out to my big uncle, man, my big giant uncle, Little Zoe, man, from 9 Deuce Hoover, man, cause he kept me out of a lot of shit when I was out there in Los Angeles. He kept me out of a lot of shit in the pen too, man. Shout out Little Zoe, man. But, yeah, Lil Zoe always telling when I was young and I was staying over there, nah, he ain't from Hoover Street. He from Edgemont. That's my brother. That's my little nephew. That's what he'd tell us. But, nah, nobody never bothered me over there.
Oh, okay. All right, man. This just part one. I ain't want to go too deep. You know what I'm saying? We finna do a part two. Might have to come out there, man, if it's cool, man.
It's good, big bro. Hey, you are welcome, more than welcome. I'm out here with Do Dirty. I ain't going nowhere right now, so I'm talking about a few months. So, hey, bro, I appreciate you for having me on your show, and I got a couple little wild actors. If you want to talk to them, I'm pretty sure they will be willing to get on you. Let me know.
Nah, for sure, man. This part one, man. Part two coming soon, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. S.WigginsTV. Edgemont Criminals in the building. Out of here.
Yes, sir. Shout out S.Wiggins, man. Shout out to him. He doing his research. He doing his homework. He's best at it. That's what it is.
Appreciate you, man.